Michelle Beam. I'm a real estate lawyer. I work at Lee and Associates PC.
All right, great. I have a few questions, and Henry will follow up with a couple more as well. What is the ARIA mission?
The ARIA mission is to provide sustainable homeownership within the Asian American community.
Awesome. Will you be able to attend future national events and local events?
Oh yeah.
And have you joined? What were some of the most recent ones and that you've joined?
I've gone to the local events. I have not yet gone to anything out of state, but I would love to.
Awesome. Yeah, we'd love to have you there. We'd definitely love to have you there. How can you help grow our local Boston organization?
I think by community outreach, volunteering, being part of these events that ARIA has, and helping to organize the events as well to really network, meet people, and bring people in so that they can learn more.
Awesome. That's great. Next up, I'm going to let Henry do, I think he has questions as well.
Yep. Hey, Michelle. Thanks for
Hi.
joining us again. Hey, good to see you.
Good. Good to see you. Well, I see myself right now, but you know what I mean.
So how long have you been with Arias?
I've been with ARIA as a member, I think ever since I started at Lee and Associates. So maybe Nancy is a better person to help me answer that. As an attorney, at least 6 years,
Okay.
but I've been there for a few years before that too.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it was just like 8 or 9, a long time.
give or take.
Yeah. What took you so long to apply?
Well, I didn't know about ARIA before I joined Lee and Associates.
Okay.
So at that point was when I became like going to the events and all of that and getting a little bit a better of a sense of what ARIA was.
How is Aria going to help you? What do you want to see out of Aria?
I think I have to repeat my previous answer then. It would probably be community outreach. I think it's so important as a real estate professional to meet other real estate professionals from agents, lenders, everyone, and clients that are interested in being part of this Asian community within real estate, learning from each other, building the contacts and growing from there.
So you just want to be able to grow with the organization to do a little bit more networking and have that ability to be able to do some community outreach.
Definitely.
So where do you see yourself with the organization?
Can you clarify
Yeah,
that question?
so like coming in as a secretary and assuming that you do get the position, where do you see yourself going with the organization? You just to stay with it? Do you feel like you're going to grow on this? You want to run for the next thing? So any thoughts?
Yeah, so I actually started, I wanted to apply for this position as gateway, and I guess because of what Nancy, the current secretary, has told me about ARIA as a whole, her experience with it, and her current position, right? I want to be able to commit to something that is bigger, right?
Mhm.
So I wouldn't want to do that just to dabble and then be out. I would see this as a long-term thing and an opportunity to grow and I don't know, maybe something else as well in the future.
So not just going to come in for 1 year and be like, bye.
No, I would not really have any interest in doing that.
All right. And going by what I was saying before, that this is a leadership position. All right. And being able to lead by example would be the trait that we're looking for. So in your career or in life, do you have any examples where you have led by example?
I think within my work itself, I have to manage paralegals and assistants and associate attorneys here. I've had to take in accountability to reflect and see if, what I am as a mentor to others and a teacher to others is what I'm doing the correct thing. Am I delegating properly? Am I organized to delegate? And are we achieving the outcome that we're looking for? So I do think that makes me strong because I practice that every single day. So
Cool. Daily practice, right? All right, cool. And have you served on any other nonprofits or organizations?
I teach the first time homebuyer class through ACDC. I actually have a different organization that I'm starting to talk with to teach a first time homebuyer class as well. So yep.
And what do you think, this next second to last question, what do you think is your strongest skill set or trait?
I would say the ability to be organized and I think that is something that is a crucial skill that I have that helps me manage and balance everything and do things correctly and be detailed and to execute.
Great. We could use more organizations. That's great. All right. And the last one I got here is that so we are a nonprofit and we do have to raise funds to have the chapter keep on going. Do you have any experience, skill sets on making partnerships and getting sponsorship dollars for any organizations?
So I have talked with Nancy about that in the past and more recently, and our office does work with title companies. So I think that's a resource that I would be able to pursue and go from there in terms of like fundraising.